The work down the cattle ranch is a true test for the ranch horse. It's a time when training and preparation come together and merge with the cowboy to form that perfect team. And for John Lacey, this is one thing that his ranch horses and his ranch hands do best.
It's early. The sun has yet to rise, but the crew of Lacey Livestock is up to prep today's horses. John Lacey has a lifetime of experience with mornings like this one. John, along with his son Mark, manages this horse and cattle operation. It's a business that has been in their family for generations.
Well, we're in Bridgeport, California, and this is Bridgeport Valley. It's unique on the eastern side of the Sierra Nevada mountains and probably unique to California. It's a great valley. There's about 20,000 acres irrigated here, and there's only about 5 families that have ranches here, and they've been here for a long, long time. We do own some property here on a ranch next door where you'll be tomorrow morning shipping steers. We lease this ranch from one of the old-time families.
The business of raising, riding, and selling quality horses is vital to the life of this ranch. And for the Laceys, there is only one breed that meets their equine standards.
I think if you read the history of the quarter horse breed and what they were bred to do, it was bred to be on a ranch, and they're just like having a border collie dog around sheep or cattle. I mean, they just go out there and they do it. They know what to do before you've even introduced them to cattle. And I think they're very intelligent, extremely athletic, and I think the quarter horse breed has been smart in expanding their horizons and bringing in speed and athletic ability and cow sense all into one.
For our operation, we kind of really look at 3 things: disposition, athleticism, and versatility. For us, it's important, to have, for the type of people we sell them to and for what we do with the horses, they've just got to have a lot of different ability. We've got to have the versatility. They've got to have, speed, some size, quickness, cow, of course. They always got to have some cow. And we like to have as good a confirmation as we can find and get all the other things along with it.
The cool, clear streams embedded in this valley's green pastures contribute to the beauty of the majestic mountains that line the horizon. This is Yosemite's backyard, the Eastern Sierras. Not far from this valley are plenty of extras, like the Walker River, which draws the season's trout fishermen to the shores of Twin Lakes, a boating, fishing, and hiking getaway location. These waters also provide irrigation to the pasture land below, and that makes the valley a haven for cattle. Closest town to this division of Lacey Livestock is Bridgeport, California. It's a small town with a big past, several good restaurants, gift shops, and local museums. This cow-calf roundup is nothing new for this valley. Area families have ranched this land since its settlement in the late 1800s. Today, many of the cattle which surround Bridgeport are owned and raised by Lacey Livestock. John and his crew have driven these cattle into the old wooden corral to begin sorting.
It's the fall of the year, and so we're weaning all the calves off the cows and getting ready to ship them to market. And so we brought the cows and calves in, and we're just sorting the calves off now, and we're going to get ready to weigh them here in a little while. This particular setting here, where the slaughterhouse is and the old scales and the corrals have since been rebuilt, but the scales is well over about 125 years. And if you've noticed when you had an opportunity to see it, it's all put together with wood dowels. It's quite a scale, old house scales. And I don't think anybody knows how it got here or when it was exactly put in. I don't. But, actually, the processing, the slaughterhouse was built about the same time. So it's unique here to the valley. And this ranch here is pretty historic because it was the only scale in the valley for over almost 100 years. And the cattle were weighed here, they were slaughtered here and processed, and then they were taken out to the mines out in Bodie.
And the cattle are just as important today.
We probably run 1,700 to 1,800 cows of our own here in Owens Valley and in Bridgeport and Long Valley, which you haven't seen. That's a city lease there. And we lease about 60,000 acres. And then we have a partnership, which we call Centennial Livestock, that it's predominantly a stocker operation. And that operation runs anything from 6,000 to 8,000 steers a year.
Lacey Livestock has managed to hold on to a great deal of land for their operation.